Oh yes, legends. My goodness, what a gigantic pump that we are getting for the price of Bitcoin. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. Let's go right away. Not much more has to be said on this bear trap, this big massive pump. What an aggressive pump that is happening right now, guys. I'm just gonna sit on my hands. No shorts have to be taken. Just enjoy the pump and look at the insane momentum. Are we finally seeing this diamond pattern that we have been talking about? A lot of people making fun about this. This could still be a fake out zone. We could get a movement to the downside, but I don't want to get into an aggressive short here, even though we're testing this lower high. This is pumping very aggressively. No shorts, at least on my side, are not going to be taken right over here. We'll be talking about today's video update that did not play out. I mean, yeah, without a doubt, you know, this could take a rejection. I think it is a very aggressive short into this gigantic pump, guys. But we are testing that lower high from first. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, guys, right away. By the looks of things, yes, I am live. You can hear me and you can see me. I'm going to sit on my hands. Did not enter a short position based on today's analysis, and I'll explain why. Legends trading community can explain why. Also entered a short position. I closed, and there was a main reason why here, guys. It looked pretty good. Almost tapping the 618 Fibonacci right over here, the golden pocket. We were getting a reaction at this zone. I'm thinking, hey, I'm going to get into a small short position. I'm not liking this pump. I'm not liking this momentum. And there was a main reason why. When we get a pump like this to this area, that's my interest for a short position, I want to see a relatively fast move up and rejection. Now, there was a situation here. This is how it is important to analyze the local trend inside of the day, guys. There was one main reason why I said to the Legends trading community, guys, I am closing my short position that I entered here just at break even. I think the highs are going to be claimed. It potentially could double top, but I'm not liking the situation. And that had to do with incredibly bullish CVD divergence. You were getting a lot of people shorting at this area. You could see it throughout multiple exchanges. There were lower lows created, even here, right over there. But overall, lower lows on the CVD, higher lows on the price action. This was a bad sign. We do not want to see a huge amount of shorts entering the market at this resistance zone. Of course, it is my interest to get into this short, but I entered the short position and said, look, I'm closing the short position, closing the short here, guys. Not looking good. No rejection from the high, maintaining above. No shorts for me yet. Very strong bullish CVD divergence. This is the importance, guys, of analyzing what is happening in the time as we hit that level of resistance. So anyway, first of all, I have to say the analysis from today was wrong. Okay, this bearish case scenario was completely wrong from today's video update. Looking for a reaction here, double top scenario. We did get a reaction. However, in the time, there was just too many people shorting the market as we were hitting that resistance. And that only means one thing. It means epic short squeeze. That's the only thing that means. When you see CVD and you get a huge amount of people shorting at the resistance, creating very aggressive lower lows and the price action higher lows, it's like, wow, the shorts are getting absorbed. This could get a pop. Not interested. Closing the short. Luckily, I'm happy I did so, and I was mentioning to the Legends trading community. I'm not sure you guys, if you're not in the Legends, how you actually coped with this zone. It just didn't look good. It did not look right. Too many shorts entering here, possible short squeeze, and price just flying through here the last few hours. Eventually, no shorts taken here as we're pumping. We need a little bit of a range. We need some scenarios so we can analyze the different waves. So on today's video update, guys, completely wrong about this analysis. First thing I have to say, guys, we ain't going to suddenly forget what was mentioned and the possible bearish case from the previous video update. We need to come here like a man and say, guys, I was wrong about this analysis, about forming an ABC corrective move. However, this is why it is important to analyze how we get up to that level. Okay? Massive bullish CVD divergence. Instantly say to the community, no shorts taken, close short here, exactly at the resistance at break even. No rejection from high. Hey, just no shorts for me just yet. And obviously price just breaking through very aggressively with a massive short squeeze, because there was just a lot of people shorting the market here, including myself, but I got out. I'm saying like, yeah, forget about this. Obviously getting into a long position here is very complex as well, purely based on stop loss. You got that major volatile move down. Okay, so longing into resistance is it is a bit complex for me anyway, based on stop loss. I was saying to the community, I would actually be interested in longing, but it's just a scenario of putting stop loss. But anyway, glad Legends community, myself getting out, realizing that, hey, this is not looking good. If we do get a bunch of people shorting right over here, I want to stay away, because I realize that there could be a pretty significant short squeeze. And this is what is happening. This is the experience, knowing when to get out. And yeah, basically the last few days have been epic. On my YouTube update, the last, the video update from today, like I said, looking for the resistance, looking for an ABC kind of move here, just because it did look very nice to the downside. But now we're going to talk about the bullish case. We're going to talk about the bearish case as well, guys. So make sure to stay tuned. Smash up the like button if you enjoy the content, the education. Smash it up, guys. Let's get to a few hundred likes in the next coming minutes and just provide that education, the next levels that I want to talk about in today's video update. Regarding the last few days, they've been pretty good. All right. I've got a few video updates. We mentioned a long here a few days ago from this level to get a nice bounce up here. Also, the scenario from yesterday, looking for that movement down, get the movement up. I mean, I already took profits on most of the exchanges on this move. I have a little ones here somewhere on BingX. Yeah, basically that long position, just a few $100s on this one right there. But this is purely based on the analysis that was provided yesterday, right? This was the zone to look for the long. This was the area to take profit. All of the profit was taken here based on the reaction and looking for the short. So price, massive short squeeze, absolutely exploding. Now the question is, I really want to stay away from trying to short this scenario at the moment. I want to wake up tomorrow morning, wherever the price is, with a rejection, and we form a little bit of a range and we can analyze the scenario in this consolidation, or wake up and the price is at $64,000 and analyze the different waves and reaction and zones that we do have in this area. And then we'll go from there. When there's big volatility, guys, I stay away from the market. It is crystal clear. I will not trade on major pumps or major dumps till we form a range, and then the levels and scenarios are clear for me to take a trading position. Okay, so yeah, anyway, let's talk about this, guys. Do you think that this is a successful breakout from the diamond bottom pattern? I got a lot of people on the previous video updates saying that we're going down to 47k, we're bearish, we are in a downtrend. Even someone in an elementary school could analyze this and say that we're bearish. Hey, we are very much bullish still on higher time frames. This for me is a reaccumulation stage, in my personal opinion. Yes, we are bearish when we take a look at the last few months. This is downtrending. Yeah, without a doubt, we've been downtrending for the last few months. But when we take a look at the last 1.5 years to 2 years, hey, we are in still very much strong bullish market structure. Okay, so it depends on what time frame you're looking at, right? Hey, you zoom out to the daily, weekly chart. This is goddamn bullish. We like it or not, it is still bullish till proven otherwise and breaks certain levels of support. If you take a look at the 4-hourly time frame, yeah, of course it is bearish, right? 4-hourly time frame, looking at the last few months, is bearish. If you take a look at the 5-minute chart, it is bullish, right? If you take a look at the 1-hourly time frame and analyze the last 2 weeks, it's bullish. If you would have taken a look at this time frame, then it's bearish. It really depends on what time frame you're looking at. But the comment section, my goodness, it's just it's absolutely insane. It's insane. Anyway, let's go right away and say hello to the community. Say hello to the beautiful people here, because whew, it was a good decision to get out of that short position right away, and most importantly, communicating that to the Legends trading community, where they have the live update saying, guys, I'm closing the short here. I'm not liking it one single bit. We get above the highs. I ain't shorting. Bullish CVD divergence. There's people shorting here. We could enter a short squeeze. This is what happens. Now sit on the hands till we form a range. I ain't trading this volatility. This could go higher. It could reject from this point. We are breaking through the golden pocket. Okay, golden pocket got a beautiful rejection just a few days ago, right? We did reject very nicely from the $60,500. Now it might just get a quick move down, guys. This is how it is when there's volatility. You get people extremely bullish on a breakout, and you could get a huge, massive rejection. But I have to say, it is very risky, in my opinion. This short, I mean, if it does play out, it's a fake out from lower high resistance. You just coming all the way up to the first dead cat bounce high. And I love these levels, guys. I really love these levels. But on a higher time frame, I'm not a swing trader, but it looks like a kind of a swing short zone, okay? This is like it rejects from here, faking out from the triangle, and we still need to come back down to the support zone, right, of higher lows in the next coming days. As it's going to take several days for this. It's a swing shorting zone. I realize this. I do realize that this could be a swing shorting trade area, where you are looking at something like, okay, SFP, stop loss above the 7/8 Fibonacci, and you're looking at a, relatively good corrective move, down to the lows here, down to the support zone. For me, it's too volatile with just trying to break out here. But I do realize that the scenario here, and maybe even breaking down the diamond bottom pattern, it's attempting to break out the resistance. I'm not going to take it, guys. I'm a day trader. I am looking for a range that we form, either breaking out here, form a range, have some clear setups. If we do correct back down, then analyze these ranges that we do form, guys. But I do realize the possibility of this being a major fake out. Or it could be an insane breakout, guys, and we're waking up tomorrow morning and the price is trading at $65,000. It's one of those. It's that time where, hey, the consolidation has been long enough. Let me know what you guys think, guys. Protect your capital at all cost. Yeah, without a doubt, especially if you're looking to short, all right? And you might think that this might be the epic short, but for me, it's just been a too volatile move to the upside. Very short, squeezy style. But hey, price is breaking through. Let's analyze the different waves. We got that beautiful support bounce here from that point of control. Previous week point of control, right? Weekly naked point of control. Really nice analyzing these waves to the downside. For me, it was a very, very clear long position. Okay, this for me was quite clear. And if it breaks down from this level, then yeah, you're wrong and you get stopped out. But analyzing where the fifth wave could finish is really, really highly probable. Okay, like mentioned on yesterday's video update, that we mentioned, hey, look, if we sweep these lows, I'm looking at a bounce at least to $59,000. Was not expecting this major pump to the upside, but it's level to level trading. This is why I look for intraday setups, and looking for a fifth wave to get a bounce for me is the most simple level to long based on Elliott wave analysis. And the main reason why is because you know that fifth wave is going to finish at some point, and fifth waves are usually not as large as the third waves. And if you do have a good confluence level, it's easy to speculate on that bounce to sweep up the fourth wave. It's classic on Elliott wave theory, right? When you have a clear impulse move to the upside or to the downside, all right? The fourth wave, right? In this case, it would be this pivot and this pivot. If you have some resistance zones here, right? Either a swing failure pattern or a naked point of control like here, right? You got a swing failure pattern level, you got a naked weekly point of control, then it's like, it's a banger, right? It's a crystal clear short trade back down to the fourth wave. For me, it's the easiest. Now, speculating on a second wave or a B wave is extremely complex, right? It's very, very hard because you do not know if you are in a second wave or you are in a B wave, like this one right over here. When we analyze this move down and then up, it's like, yeah, it's difficult. This could actually be, an A, B, C kind of move. You could claim the highs, double top, right? Then come back down. It gets hard. Third waves into a fourth wave, for me, they are also, usually quite easy if you're hitting a major support level. Just like this move to the downside, we actually talked about this level to get a bounce also on a video update a few days ago. We talked about this bouncing area a few days ago. Let me just reverse this. Talking about the 618 zone to get that bounce, okay? There we go. From that wick low to this pivot high. And we had the ray here. It's a very aggressive, quick, long scalp, okay? Day trade scalp. But we mentioned that, hey, look, if you do break down, you have a high here, right? You have a high. That's crystal clear. You have a high, you move down, you move up. Shorting here is very difficult. You're very much aware of, 7, 8 being hit, or maybe it's going to be an ABC flat. It's very hard to get into a second wave because you really don't know if it's a second wave or it's a B wave, right? As you're uptrending, especially. When you get the breakdown, obviously, if you're breaking down very aggressively from those lows, you have a clear target where the price could bounce, and that is the 1.618. And if you add confluence to the 1.618, so be this zone, this range, value area high, with these highs right over here, resistance, support, flip, then yeah, it's a speculation long. I mean, this bounced $1,000. And then obviously, this is a zone that you want to take profit because you can realize that, hey, maybe this is a 1, a 2, a 3. You're forming the fourth wave that should not overlap the first wave. So yeah, without a doubt, already hitting the 382, 50% zone, you want to start getting out of that long speculation. So it's really in, out, not easy. You need to be in the zone trading the scenarios here. And yeah, without a doubt, I had major target zones for the possibility in today's video update, guys, okay? About this being, an impulsive move down. The possibility of forming an ABC here, right? It's just really not easy. This could be form another wave down, come back up. This is why speculating on wave 2 or wave Bs is very complex. It's very, very hard, without a doubt. because you just don't know if you're going to claim the highs. You don't know if the 618 is going to provide resistance or the 78. You need to really analyze the data, and this is why CVD is extremely important. If you just have people shorting the market consistently and you're forming lower lows, it's like on the CVD and higher lows on price action, it's like I don't want to be part of this short position, period. I don't want to be part of this because I realize that there's a lot of shorts, retail entering the market, and they're probably going to get a short squeeze, which very much happens. So overall, protecting capital is the most important because as a day trader, I'm looking for shorts and longs every single day, but I need to realize very carefully where I'm, where the short trade that I'm looking at is not a good trade based on the data that we're having hitting that level. So overall, guys, this was completely wrong, but very much realizing and telling the Legends trading community, guys, that no short here. It's extremely important. And even though if you would have got into the short, you just get stopped out, right? Because you ain't going to add to the position or do any of that silly business, because this is where you get wrecked. This is where a lot of people got wrecked with this movement to the upside. It's a wrecked candle move, right? It's obvious, right? It's a sum zero game. Some people need to lose for people to win. So a lot of people have been losing here with this pump. So it's realizing where you are wrong on the analysis based on the data that is happening on that pump and getting the heck out. So anyway, let's talk about the different scenarios that could happen here, Legends. All right, let's just analyze. Let's get some, and this is a classic bear trap. For me, I was saying to the community, it's just so obvious. So it's a classic trend line, retail trend line. Hit the resistance. That it ain't gonna be that easy, right? It ain't gonna be that easy to get into a short right now. We broke the trend line. We're gonna get resistance at the trend line, and we're gonna go down, and everybody's making lots of money, right? And it's like, no. I'm not shorting here. I'm not shorting this back test. I did short it, but I closed it because it was just like a classic retail trend line breakout. And I'm like, I like this level. I always like these levels, guys. I always like the speculation that we formed a fourth wave, right? And it's just classic, right? This is why on yesterday's video update, it's just a classic move all the way up to that level, right? So long at 57,500, 600, right? Give or take a couple $100. All the way up to $59,000 range. It's just such a classic, nice long position. I love these long positions. They're just so obvious. And I love these levels to short, not going to lie. I was interested. We got the reaction mentioned on today's video update. I like this level. This is like, I'm looking for that liquidity grab above this level and enter a short position. I love them. We look at them. They play out absolutely wonderfully. We talked about many different ones, just like this one right over here, right? You see them everywhere. When you've been analyzing the markets for over 7 years now, you see them everywhere. You got a clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. You get above the fourth wave. That is your short trigger. That is the rejection that you're looking for, especially if you're looking at more impulsive moves to the downside. So the wave 5 to come to the wave 4. I mean, wave 5, if you do have a confluence zone, I mean, I did not long here, but if you do have a confluence zone, obviously you would want to long that fifth wave at some point. In this case, the fifth wave was larger than the third wave. But I was not interested in longing here. We analyzed this a few days ago, right? Well, basically last week. And we did talk about this shorting trade on a live stream last week on you can check it out. It was on Wednesday, right? We were speculating on that ABC move to hit the 1.618 extension, right? Get the movement up here, hit the 1.618. I'm looking for an ABC corrective move, guys. Sweep up the highs from the fourth wave and then get the rejection. And today the idea was the same. The idea of this today was exactly the same, but it did not play out, right? The reaction did happen. I was already skeptical on this move. I'm like, guys, this is very one wavy. I would have enjoyed to see the price doing something like this, have a clear 3-wave structure. We were just uptrending with higher lows consistently. And I'm like, yeah, it might reject here, but I would see another pump up. I don't like the short, guys. I'm getting out when I can, as I can right now. There's too many bullish CVD divergence, people shorting the market here. I'm like, yeah, it ain't going to happen this time. It ain't going to happen this time. Bang, what an explosion. Of course, you know, I cannot long here this area. You know, I'm not a FOMO long guy. Just happy to stay away from this short position. So anyway, let's go right away what's happening right now, guys, because yeah, never mind. Just a bit of education, guys. A bit of education. If we come into a level like this, if we come into a level that's interesting for a short position, just like the example that I gave here, right? Same scenario, sweep up this high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, you get the ABC. If you get this same scenario, right? It's the same pattern, it's the same structure. You're looking for that 4th wave rejection. The reaction was there. But if you come to this level and you form extreme bullish CVD divergence, you see people shorting the market like crazy here. There's millions of dollars shorting, and it's like, oh my goodness, they are creating, you know, retail are creating a lot of liquidity at this area. You cannot, you know, you cannot have this insane amount of lower lows and higher lows. It's just like people are shorting the market here like crazy. I'm staying out, guys. So we need to realize if you hit that, CVD is extremely important, guys. If you're forming bullish CVD divergence into resistance that you want to short, it's a good idea not to take it, right? It's a good idea not to take it. So right now, I don't want to get into the short. I realize this can reject like crazy. I'm going to miss it. I don't care. I will be happy to say that I've missed this short position. This is also very obvious, like a very obvious shorting level. For me, it's too volatile. I do not trade these volatile pumps and dumps. I like range trading. I like the price to cool off, find some clear levels of support and resistance, market structure, very chilled, pure technical analysis. When we get a volatile move up, you know, I just really do not want to trade it. But it would make sense. It would make sense that this is actually not a bad swing shorting zone, okay? Just, I do realize it, but I prefer just to miss it, right? I don't care getting into a short trade here and the price drops a few $1,000s in the next coming days. We got epic news, guys, tomorrow. We do have the Fed interest rate decision. We have the FOMC economic projections. My goodness. Are we pumping into the... I'll go through the comment section right away, legends. Are we pumping purely based that we're going to get such an epic dump tomorrow? And this is just the pump before the dump. Let me know right away. What do you think, guys? Is this the pump before the epic dump that is going to happen tomorrow with interest rate decision? I have to say, after such a pump and a higher low, or a dump and a lower high, I really love these levels, guys. I really love them. They're just a classic liquidity grab. I love them, guys. So these lower highs, they are classic. They are really classic, right? We got that major dump there, and it's the first dead cat bounce high. Okay? that is where we're hitting, and we're kind of rejecting, consolidating. I want a range, guys. For me, it is a bit aggressive of a short. I'm not going to take it. But I do realize, you know, everything is aligning. We got the interest rate cut and FOMC projections tomorrow, and we pumping just like crazy, over 5% in the last 24 hours. Before this news event, it's like, oh my goodness. Are you bearish or bullish into the interest rate cut, guys? Let me know. Amigo, ¿cómo estás? Dr. Greenwick, 𝗬𝗵𝘆𝗽, my friend from Mallorca. He is here, as always. Mariela, much love to you. Man, I'm so glad to not get into... I exited that short position. It just did not make sense at all. Anyway, let's ask the community here. Are you bullish or bearish into the interest rate decision, guys? Are you bullish or bearish into the interest rate decision? And I have to change the answer here because it's yes or no. So yeah, bullish or bearish? Let me know right away, guys. I need to know this on the poll right away. Start the poll. Let's go. Yeah, we got that CME futures gap down below, legends. Yes, we do. Look. I've had so many people talking about... I day trade, so I don't care if we, go to the moon from here or break down. I'm going to look for a range in the next coming days and look for a day trade, right? This is what we do. This is what I do best. I don't swing trade. For me, people say that swing trading is easier than day trading. For me, it's the other way around. I need to take a look at what's happening today to analyze what could happen tomorrow. Never mind. Anyway, the CME gap, guys, it is down there. You know how many people have been saying to me that we're going to fill the gap throughout the last few days? Oh my goodness. Yes, it could get filled at some point. Is this the high and we're coming down? Look, I do not know. I haven't been talking about the gap the last few days. I've been getting people in the comment section and we've just been bullish and bullish. We got the pullback. And then now we absolutely flying with this short squeeze. Screw the CME gap. It could be here and left in the dust. We got a CME futures gap all the way down at $9,000. We haven't, this was from years ago. So screw the CME futures gap. I don't know when the heck is going to get filled. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It is there. The CME futures gap is there. Leave it alone. So... tomorrow we do not dump. BTC pump didn't even started yet. It can start once my position gets to 0% in the green. I'm still minus 195%. This is not to laugh. 𝗬𝗍𝗿 from minus 430%. Okay. Okay, my man. My goodness. These comments are hilarious. These comments are hilarious. Mariela, much love to you. Maybe tomorrow diamond pattern breakout. Yeah, this could be a fake out from the diamond pattern, right? The horrible diamond pattern that, maybe it's going to come into fruition, right? Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to come out on YouTube and social media and everywhere and say, we talked about this pattern exactly as predicted. I'm just saying, it's a possible scenario. I think a diamond pattern is not really extremely tradable. You could have got into a long swing trade here at the back test. We were talking about this back test on the last few weeks, right? Hey, this is what happens, legends. But yeah, obviously I'm not in a long trade from there, and I'm day trading and scalping. So we back test, guys, these lows. This is something that we have been consistently saying throughout the last few streams as well. that when we do claim the lows from a range and it fakes out from this massive range of the last few months, check out the price action. And this is higher time frame. I don't do higher time frame trade, but you break down, boom, boom, you back test, you bounce. Kind of the same thing happened here. I mean, this did get some resistance. It was a bit choppy, but look at this pivot low, right? We got this one breaking down, boom, 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 fake out, back test, bounce. We got this pivot low, kind of a breakdown, a bit of choppiness. But look at the back test. It back tested the level. It back tested the level. Look at this. Oh, it back tested the level. You know, and we were very much aware throughout the last couple of weeks. Legends, hey, this is what has been happening throughout the last few months. We've been faking out the lows and we've been back testing them. And I've got so many people extremely bearish talking about 47K and 43K and even, 30K. It's like, dude, 30K is miles away, right? Don't stop it. Stop it. Don't stop with these bearish predictions. It's like calling for 100K, right? Just stop it. Please. Let's talk about the ranges and the different levels and scenarios like we do here best, right? Let's talk about the intraday, what could happen in between today and tomorrow, right? The levels of interest. Screw 43K and 100K. This might happen in the next coming months. Screw that. Anyway, we were talking about the look, how many times we have tested the lows. And guys, I gotta say, forming lower highs here is extremely bullish. It is extremely bullish. If we would have formed this kind of market structure and then break down, that is very bearish. If you test the highs and then break down, obviously this is extremely bearish. This is distribution without a doubt. The market makers want to sell their Bitcoin at the highs. This is why 2021 was a clear distribution. This was also mentioned on the channel. I also mentioned live, guys, I am selling 25%. I wish I would have sold more of my entire crypto portfolio except for Chainlink. Right over here, I will find that live stream, guys. It's a live stream somewhere in April, end of April, beginning of May, where I officially said, guys, I'm selling 25% of my entire crypto portfolio. And this was purely based off a distribution, right? This ain't looking good. This was the moment. Once you lose that low, once you lose the structure with this movement and you're bouncing, it's like, guys, I don't like this. A lower high is very much possible. We actually retraced to the 618 Fibonacci and got the rejection there. The golden pocket, absolutely crystal clear technical analysis, right? Boom, 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 break market structure, bounce, 618, golden pocket. I was already getting out earlier, guys. I did not like it. I was like, oh my goodness. Happy I did sell something at least, but I should have sold all of it, right? Because I did ride the rest of the profits down, guys. But luckily, I did take profits from what I was accumulating throughout 2018, 2019. Luckily, this was the moment. This was the moment that I really unloaded quite a lot of that crypto. So, I mean, the whole point here, guys, is if we would have formed this structure with higher highs, it would be looking more. I wouldn't like it, guys. I really would not like it, because that's where the market makers are selling. But when you reverse this, right, and let's get the bars pattern, just so you get an idea, guys, why this is highly likely a reaccumulation stage. Where's the bars pattern? Right, when you reverse this scenario, bloody hell, and you're forming lower highs and low, and lower highs and lower lows. I mean, it doesn't have to do anything, but you're forming lower lows, lower highs. This is like inverted, right? What I want to explain with this, and this is just a bunch of crap, let's get that out of the way. But in distribution scenarios, the market makers sell at the highs with these peaks. And on the other side, inverted, what market makers do here is they buy at the peak lows. They are buying. When you're forming lower highs, this ain't a zone where market makers are looking to sell most of their bags. They are buying up here on these spikes to the downside. Anyway, that is my theory. This is why I believe that this is bullish, even though we come down to 49k. Yeah, without a doubt, this would still be bullish. This would still be very much bullish. I do think that there will be a massive amount of bullish pressure here. That would be like the ultimate low zone in between 49, right? 47k, 45, give or take, if that ever happens. But yeah, anyway. Chainlink analysis, please. Oh my goodness. Chainlink is extremely bullish. I'm only doing high time frame Chainlink analysis. I'm bullish on Chainlink. Okay. Chainlink is bullish. Chainlink is bullish. That's it. On higher time frame. Let's see if this does load. But yeah, anyway. Macro mega bull flag. Yeah, we could say that as well. We could say that it's a macro mega bull flag. I want to know how many people are bullish. Are you still bullish? Let me know in the comment section, guys, for this. Are you still bullish for the next coming months? Do you see the 4-year cycle happening? Is 2025 going to be bullish entering into October? We flipped September into bullish just in the last week, guys. September, for the moment, is bullish. I do not like this pump, especially when we have the interest rate cuts. We have this Elizabeth Warren calls for an emergency 0.75 interest rate cut. Guys, what do you think the cut is going to be? I want to read the comment section, guys, right away. We have a 50-50 here with the poll. Are you bullish or bearish into the interest rate decision? I'm going to say bullish. I'm going to say bullish because I'm a moon boy. Are you bullish or bearish into the interest rate decision? Oh my goodness. Out of 300 votes, we have a 50-50. It is absolutely crazy. This is good. This is good. Usually in a euphoria phase, you would have 70 or 80% of people being bullish, right, on these kind of events. And that would be very worried. If 80% of the people said bullish, I would say, oh my goodness, it's going to dump big time. But when it's a 50-50, there's a lot of people bearish as well. This is analytics as well, right? So very, very interesting indeed. More votes than likes. Yeah, this is how crazy the people are here that watch the stream, guys. More votes than likes. You lazy boogers. Smash up the like button for the algorithm if you do enjoy the shows, the live stream, the analysis, the different scenarios. We look at intraday. Today was horrible, guys. But luckily, we stayed out from this short position. It live at the moment with the Legends trading community. Guys, I'm getting out of the short as we were forming the bullish CVD divergence, closing short position at the 59,100 range. I'm out, guys. Pumping, no shorts to be taken. Luckily, we analyze very carefully what's happening in the moment with the data here. I do not want to short with a bunch of retails. I want to get out. Let the short retails get squeezed out, not me. Anyway, let's go right away. I like your analysis. I'm not expert, but I am chart maker or market maker, how you guys call it. Market maker, AB Jude. Anyway, legends, you know what is happening in October? And this is, you need to get ready, okay? Because I will be creating a private group I'll be giving more love to the Legends trading community based on the setups. But we have the World Series of Trading starting in October, okay? This is the biggest crypto trading competition because it is on Bybit. This is going to be huge. This is going to be $10 million of prize pool, I think. Guys, I'm going to be creating a team. I'll let you know. This is still very soon to talk about. We did pretty well last year. We were in the top 10 most of the competition, then ranked to the top 20. But there was hundreds of teams, okay? Let's see if we can do our best this year. But if you're not already signed up for Bybit, guys, make sure to sign up. And I'll be letting you know, I'm creating a team. Once this is live, we'll be joining. And there's going to be about 1 or 2 weeks to actually get as most people as possible. I'll be creating a group to create those trading setups that I am looking for. And yeah, it's going to be epic, guys. Okay, you do have that $500 airdrop position on Bybit. So why not take advantage, sign up, get ready for the competition. I'll let you know on YouTube updates. But yeah, why not sign up on Bybit, claim this bonus. You got a few different altcoins that you can trade with, and it's a $500 free position. And just be ready. I think you can already join the competition with $300 or $500. I think it's $300 or $500. So just be ready, guys. I will be creating a group for the people that join my team. It's going to be absolutely epic, guys. You know, we want to do very well. Last year, we were doing relatively good. We were doing quite good on the competition. I mean, I do have the rankings here from last year somewhere. I want to get them out, but it was. I will share it on the next live stream. I do have the rankings somewhere here on a folder. But yeah, it's pretty good because we're active. We're taking a look at how the team is going. And yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I really enjoy. Let's take a look at Chainlink. Somebody asked about Chainlink. Chainlink higher time frame. We've been talking about this Elliott wave analysis since we were trading at this zone last year. This Elliott wave analysis was speculated already, based on the breakout from the accumulation zone that we were screaming about on Chainlink in 2023. All the live streams talking about Chainlink, guys, is this is accumulation. I am buying. This is accumulation. We might get a spring point. It'll be your last opportunity. This is going to pop out, right? And this for me is your second and last opportunity, right? I've got a huge bag of Chainlink. Ain't going to buy no more. I'm happy with what I have. But this is for me the highest probability scenario that this is the end of a wave two. We've been talking about this theory since we were creating the third wave. Guys, I'm looking for a third wave, 4, 5, and then a corrective move coming down to the 7-8. I need to find that video because this was pure speculation when we were forming this consolidation, guys. There is a video live stream for me talking about this scenario. This exact scenario when we were trading here. I need to find that video. I mean, it's not having a crystal ball. It's just, you know, looking at common sense on a higher time frame. But this scenario, this structure, throughout some live streams, I need to find that live stream. But I basically said, guys, you know, this is going to pop out. We're going to get an epic pullback. It'll be the last opportunity. And then it's going to enter that bull run phase. I need to find that video because I basically go through the exact waves to the upside and the corrective structure to come down to 61878. It is on the video without any of the waves happening. But this was relatively easy to detect because we were talking about this being an accumulation stage throughout 2023 and 2022. So it was pretty obvious. We're going to get the first move up from the bull market and we're going to get the first epic corrective move. I need to look for that stream based on Chainlink analysis. It was somewhere in May or June of 2023. It's going to be hard to find that exact day, but overall, yeah, I mean, this was basically what we talked about in 2023, that we're just going to get that move up, move down, and Chainlink, it's bullish, baby. This is bullish. this is the zone for accumulation. Don't be scared if we get a little black swan event and we get a dip down below $8, guys. It's going to be part of the game. I did not know here that about the C19 crash that happened in 2019 and 20, right? That was just part of the game. It's part of the game, right? You get that flush and you're like, woo, that's an interesting ride. It's just a moment to buy more. When there's fear in the market, guys, you want to buy up like a maniac, because that is where you're going to make the millions of dollars, right? Or hundreds of thousands or thousands. I don't know how much you're investing, but overall, that is the best moment to buy in, okay? I have some cash on the sidelines. I hope you do as well, because I really want to buy more if we do have a devastating collapse, right? A devastating black swan recession, guys. Interest rate cuts are happening. You know, the unemployment rate is going up. You know, there's a lot of different people that are analyzing about massive fear, depression happening, like the crack of 1929. I don't think the collapse of human civilization is happening in the next coming years. I think it will happen in the next 1 to 2 decades, but I think we're still good for a few more years, guys, so we need to make the most of it. So Chainlink to $200, yeah, I would be a little bit more conservative. If Chainlink goes to $200, oh my goodness, if Chainlink goes to $200, yeah, this will be insane. It will be insane. But I'm going to be a little bit more conservative. I'm overall looking at conservative targets, okay? I did say that I would not sell any Chainlink till it reaches $100. But I'm in doubt that if that is going to happen in this cycle, guys. I need to take some profits on Chainlink because I have too much. You know, I'm considering, you know, $37, $40. I'm considering taking some off the table. I've been holding Chainlink for over 5 years now. And yeah, it's time to sell some, guys. You know, it's time to sell some. I'm fed up of holding Chainlink. But anyway, I think it will do very, very well. Will it go to $200? I would lower that. More like 75. Yeah, more like I'm happy. All-time high is always good to take profit, guys. All-time high on whatever asset is always a good zone to take some off the table, especially if you have been accumulating throughout a couple of years at much lower prices, right? We know what happened with Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin is at all-time high. This is the disturbing thing right now. However, we live in a very interesting times, guys. Institutions, big players. We could not ignore the Bitcoin on exchanges is decreasing by the week, okay? We're in a massive downtrend since March of 2020. If you take a look at the Bitcoin supply, the peak of the supply on exchanges is in March of 2020. Since March of 2020, there's been less Bitcoin on exchanges every single few months, all right? So it's in a big, massive downtrend. We haven't seen more Bitcoin on exchanges, all right? The peak was back in March of 2020. And even in this bear market of 2022, we did not surpass the peak of Bitcoin on the exchanges from 2020. So it's like it's higher low, right? It's higher low and it's lower highs on the amount of Bitcoin on the exchanges. So it's like a never-ending uptrend on higher time frame, and you know, eventually it will dry up, right? There will be a moment in our lifetime that we'll see Binance having 2,000 Bitcoin on the exchange, right? for people to buy and sell. I think it's very much what's going to happen in the next coming years. Of course, this ain't going to happen anytime soon. Link to $500 and Andy buys 𝗬𝗏. Wow, that would be insane. That would be absolutely insane. Wouldn't buy 𝗬𝗏. Let's take a look at 𝗖𝗏. I do have some 𝗖𝗏. In my portfolio. Yeah, 𝗖𝗏 is good. I like 𝗖𝗏. 𝗖𝗏, I think it's a great zone. You know, this box here, the main reason why I have this box is because this is where I expect the range to bottom out. right? This is like the accumulation area for theta. It's kind of breaking out already. This is good. This is good. The downtrend is losing momentum in this descending wedge. The downtrend is losing momentum. Could we test the lows one more time? Yeah, absolutely. But the massive corrective move from the last few months is losing momentum. So if it does hit the low or not, I don't care. It's just going to be a better buying opportunity. We want to buy those lows, especially when the momentum is getting lost. I did not buy anything here back in March and April. I was saying, guys, not buying anything here. This first move up in the bull run is going to get a big, nice corrective move. It is very early, right? If we are speculating on the 4-year cycle where the price of Bitcoin should top maybe in November or October of 2025, it's like, yeah, this pump ain't going anywhere. This pump is too early, guys. This pump is going to come back down and it's going to be boring and crypto is dead and bear market, right? So this is going to be the moment and the last opportunity. And yes, I am aware of recession. It could happen. It could break down, guys. This is the only bad thing about entering an epic depression stage worldwide in the US is we're just going to have to hold on a few more years onto those bags, right? Make sure to have some cash on the sidelines because, yeah, I'm very much aware that there is uncertainty times right now. But what can I say? Yeah, we might kick the can down the road a few more years. Do you know this guy over here, 𝗖𝗿𝗆? MicroStrategy offers $700 million in convertible senior notes. Again, wanting to buy more Bitcoin. $700 million. Yeah, this guy wants to be the... He has over 1.5% of the entire supply, if I'm not mistaken. It is above 1%. But yeah, he's basically wanting to eat up all of the Bitcoin possible. Man, if Bitcoin does collapse down to 20K or 10K... he's going to be sweating without a doubt, but it should bounce. He knows where Bitcoin is going. I think he doesn't care about the big corrective moves on the price of Bitcoin. We have Bhutan government, 750 million BTC now on Arkham, guys. Royal government of Bhutan, 780 million worth of Bitcoin. We have governments, countries adding to their Bitcoin holdings. DBS Bank in Singapore is set to launch OTC crypto options trading for institutional clients. Bitcoin is a top game now for Bitcoin legends. Bitcoin mining sustainable energy usage hits a new record of 56.7%. That is pretty cool. Bitcoin mining using most renewable energy. I'm not sure how real this data is, guys, but I have been seeing many posts out there that we've got El Salvador, right, mining Bitcoin with renewable energies. You got other countries as well, also, right, these places where they have volcanoes and geothermal, right, energy. Also in Iceland, I think. Iceland, they are also mining Bitcoin with renewable energy. I'm not sure how clear this is, but it's pretty cool. I've seen many articles talking about most of the Bitcoin mining. Let me know in the comment section if you do think so, and it is real that it comes from renewable energy, which is pretty cool. Bhutan and El Salvador now combined hold over 18,900 BTC, guys. Countries, we have 𝗖𝗿𝗆, institutions, ETFs ain't doing that great. I mean, on the 13th of September, we did get the 263 million in inflows, which is pretty nice. It's been pretty slow. I am pretty sure with this pump, guys, we're going to see massive inflows tomorrow. Well, maybe not because we do have the interest rate decision. Maybe not because, yeah, oh man, this is just, for me, it's a sell the news event, guys. I need to ask, pump and dump, Yeah, it's just, It's like the classic pump before the big news tomorrow. Fed interest rate cut, boom, Bitcoin back down to the lows. I have to say, it's kind of a classic event, okay? I mean, you just for the speculation, you should enter a tiny short position here with a stop loss, give or take a bit of room at the highs, just purely on the speculation about the news, right? If I had the swing trader mentality, which I don't, this would be like, okay, this is tapped the lower high from the major drop, fake out from lower high resistance trend line, classic. Major pump today. This needs a big major cool off. Just the day before we get the Fed interest rate cut, you would have to think that this has been the pump before the major dump, right? You would have to believe that instead of a bear trap, this is the bull trap. And when we take a look at technical analysis, there is the speculation that this could have been an impulsive move up in a 5 wave. And I mean, this could have been the ABC move, which was extremely aggressive. The C wave is just really aggressive. However, if this were to be a low, and this is a wave 1 up, and this is a wave 2, we've only retraced to the 382. Another reason why we got this bounce yesterday, which was a good long trading setup, guys. This was mentioned on the video update yesterday. 57,500 for that epic bounce. Oh my goodness. This was epic, guys. This was epic. This was epic analysis. Prediction. Today was a bunch of crap, okay? But it was important to realize that this is not a good short because a lot of people were shorting based on the CVD, okay? It's important to check the data as we're hitting the resistance because the analysis could be completely wrong. Take action here as you hit the level. So, but this was epic. This was epico. Come on, Seb. La puta madre. What, I did not know if we were going to come down here, but if the reaction happens at 57,600, and the reaction was there. And the reaction was there with bullish CVD divergence, legends. Oh my goodness. No. Venga, hombre. Look at this. We had the higher lows right there. When you take a look at CVD and you were looking at this epic level of support that was mentioned yesterday. My goodness. This was epic. There was actually a pretty epic, prediction right there. Hey, swing failure pattern from these lows. We're looking for a 5-wave move to complete at this zone. We have the naked point of control from last week that should give us that support, the highest volume node from this area. This should provide us support. Yes. We got the bounce. I mean, we got the bounce to this level, but we went even to higher levels. So as I'm not a swing short trader, I'm not a swing trader. I took all of the profits here, in not holding some of that long. Now that we are at above $60,000. But anyway, taking a look at CVD just to bring you confidence. This confidence of the higher lows on the price action legends. When you are looking for a long position at a support level, okay? When you are, and listen up here, guys, because when we talk about resistance and support levels on the video updates, it is crucial that you analyze CVD correctly because this is going to be the absolute key to take the decision for the trade. When we're hitting that support level at 57,600, the level that we were interested yesterday, if we move down, I'm looking for the wave 5 to bottom here, get a bounce to $59,000. We got it, baby. This is the prediction. This is the move. I do not know if we're going to come down there, but if we come down there, this is the level where we're bouncing. The prediction is not the drop instantly when we're talking, because we were actually talking about a possible move up as well. But if we come down, this is where we're bouncing. This is where I'm looking at the bounce. When you take a look at the CVD and you form lower lows on the CVD, you're getting people shorting the market at the lows, at support. My goodness. Yes, legends. This is the long position. This is where you want to get into the long, especially when you're holding like this, you're forming higher lows and you're forming bullish CVD divergence. You got people shorting the market. They're going to get wrecked. They're going to get wrecked, guys. You want long here. You want to get into the long. That is what you want to do. And to the other side, when we are looking for a short trade here, based on today's video update, guys, based on today's video update, I was interested in the short, but it's very important, muy importante, that you realize I am not shorting here. We're just forming insane bullish CVD divergence, closing too many shorts entering here. I'm out. This is going to create a short squeeze with high probability. And this is the difference when you are looking at a support level for a long position. When you are forming massive bullish CVD divergence, there's people shorting here. There's people shorting at the lows, at the support, at the weekly naked point of control, at the 382 Fibonacci from the entire rise. And also you've completed 5 waves to the downside. You ain't going to have 7, 8 waves. This has to end. It's going to end. This 5th wave is going to end. It's going to get a bounce. It's going to bounce. It's going to come up here to this level. It's going to happen. You ain't going to form 10 waves down. You're going to form, this is the 5th wave. It's not going to go much lower than this. It could go slightly lower, but it's going to bounce. When you form those bullish CVD divergence right over here, you need to realize I am looking for that long position. There is people shorting here. And they're just getting, lots of liquidity here at this level. On the other side, I'm interested in this short position. As mentioned in today's video update, I was wrong. However, when you come into that resistance zone where I'm interested for the short, what I want to see is bearish CVD divergence, not bullish. I do not want to see people shorting that level. No, I don't want to see lower lows on the CVD. I do not want to see this when we're forming higher lows. I don't want to see people shorting the market. No. What I would want to see, obviously, is form some lower highs and higher highs on the CVD, right? This, yes. This, yes. Eventually, I would want to see shorts entering into the market, right? I would want to see shorts entering into the market. Longs, getting this completely confusing right now. Long, short, bullish, bearish. Would want to see eventually some longs entering into the market, all right? If we do want the rejection. Shit. My goodness. Okay. Not bearish CVD divergence. Let's go right away. Continue through the comment section. What does CVD say now? Let's analyze CVD right now. CVD is actually forming some slightly bearish CVD divergence, right? So we are getting people longing. However, we've got a bit of a mix here. We got a bit of a mix. We do have higher highs on the CVD and lower highs on the price action. This is looking interesting at this level of resistance. This is the lower high right there. Yeah, CVD, you got some people long in the market here, okay? There is some longs entering here, which could provide that resistance. However, we're not quite forming lower lows. Almost forming lower lows. There is a little bit of almost a fight of divergence here. You got selling pressure from some exchanges, and you got some, you got a little bit of a mixed sentiment. You got longs on Bybit, and you got shorts on rest of exchanges. But overall, more clearly, there is bearish CVD divergence, okay? We're also at the value area high. What value area high, legends? Let me know right away. What value area high from what range? From what range? Let me know. I mean, if it is a big, I'm not sure what value area high you're talking about. It's probably not from the session, not from previous day. What value area high? I mean, there's so many ranges you could take a look at here. Maybe this one. The entire range. Yeah, I'm not sure what value area high you are talking about. I'm not sure if you're taking a look at a range from here. Yeah, maybe from, this range. Maybe the range from this area, from this drop. Value area high. I mean, let's take a look at volume profile from here. Yeah, this is resistance without a doubt, legends. Yeah, you can see that this is the value area high without a doubt. Yeah, I mean, it is. Swing traders here should get into baby short. I would even say, look, just for the sake of it, like 0.5% risk capital short position, right, with a 5-10x short leverage. This is resistance. It's the value area high from this from the last from the last few months. You are hitting that lower high resistance. Fake out for me. But what if this pattern is completed? What if the diamond structure is completed? I mean, it could not be completed. You get that pullback. Anybody that is new in this, the diamond pattern, anybody that is not aware of this, it's just like a very newbie textbook pattern. Diamond bottom reversal coming from a downtrend. But it looks beautiful, especially with the volume in the middle, right? That's where you want to see the volume in the center of the diamond. But this could get an epic pullback, come back down to 54, 53K and test the lows, right? I mean, without a doubt, it's a swing short rejection. But I wouldn't play around much with stop loss here, right? I would, would get into it's a swing short position anyway, so you just have to give or take a bit of room here for stop loss. But if this does start breaking down, you're very much likely looking at the 7/8 Fibonacci, the higher low support, right? I mean, 618 golden pocket. I mean, it could even break down the diamond bottom pattern. Without a doubt, this is like a swing short zone, okay? We could get into a small position here as a swing short and just have a 0.5% loss. I think it's very much not a bad swing short trade. I mean, this could take days. Tomorrow is going to be a very interesting, guys. I really don't want to have many positions open, especially if the price is close to my entry. When we get the news tomorrow is going to be epic. Interest rate decision, economic projections from, wow, this tomorrow has to be insane. If any interest rate decision day has to be volatile, it has to be this day, guys, because we do not know how many basis points are going to be cut. Is it going to be 25, 50? There's speculation that it could be even up to 75 basis points. Oh my goodness. If this does happen, I mean, this could turn out into an epic pump if the interest rates are going to cut that much. Anyway, let me know, guys. I entered the short. I think it's right now we are reacting, so it does make sense. It does make sense. It is reacting. We got the stop. Okay, the price has cooled off from this pump, right? So I mean, it does make sense. It does make sense for that short scenario, legends. As a chilled swing short, right? It might get a bit of volatility. It might come back up here. Right, it might test the highs above 61k again. Might get to 61,500. But yeah, like I said, it could get a bit volatile. And if it starts breaking through, if it does start breaking through here, I need to believe that this is just an insane, incredible breakout, and we could be forming a third wave. Okay, I am going to remain patient. I want to range, whether the range is here or here, I don't care. I day trade. I look for intraday setups of $500, $1,000. I don't look for big moves. So if we do start breaking out, guys, I need to come to the conclusion that this has been a 5-wave impulsive move up. There's just no other way to believe. If we do continue to the upside, I need to believe that this is a 5-wave impulsive up. If we break through here, and this ABC corrective structure, which it's extremely rare, just retracing to the 382, it's a shallow pullback. It's a very shallow pullback at the 382. But even still, it could be part of an ABC flat where you've got the movement down, you've tested the highs, you double top, and you come back down here to below 57,500. But anyway, this is pure speculation. But because we could have another bearish case scenario without a doubt. But it would make sense, just because this movement for an ABC is just very, very shallow in timing as well. This for an ABC, it kind of just crossed the 382 Fibonacci in timing. So just about still shallow in timing. Ideally, you would want to cross the 1-to-1 most commonly, which is all the way here on the 21st of September. So if you do get down here, we could consider that it could be an ABC flat, but we'll analyze the scenarios here, the reaction. I'm not too convinced. I'm not too convinced for the short, even though it does look it kind of looks very obvious. It's very obvious that we're hitting the value area high of this range, right? The highest, the top of the high volume node. I want to scalp and day trade the ranges, right? Just like we do here. I want to look for levels intraday, lower volatility, looking for intraday bounces of 500, 1,000, 1,500. But I guess a swing trader would say, this is actually a pretty epic short position. This could be an ABC flat. We're hitting lower high resistance. We're hitting the top here of value area high of the volume throughout the last couple of months. It's a lot of resistance. The thing is your stop loss, right? I would assume based, as a swing trader, I'm very selective with my stop losses, but I have a question here. Where would you put stop loss, right? It's like, would you just put it a tight stop loss at the highs? If you're swing trading this, you get into a baby position, you just put stop loss at the highs. Yeah, no, I have a question here. I'm in doubt based on the stop loss. As a swing trade, I like to scalp and day trade intraday, guys. But yeah, the resistance is massive. But if it pops out from here, if we start popping out from here and hit 62k, and in the next 24 hours, I have to come to the conclusion that maybe this has already been the corrective structure and we are forming an epic wave 3 to the upside. This has been 1, 2, 3, right? I would have to say that this is a 1 wave, this is a 2 wave, and then this is just absolutely skyrocketing, right? And it's finally the breakout of the range, right? It's about time, guys. When this pops either up or down, it's going to be huge. And this is going to happen in the next coming weeks, if not days. When we get out from this range, we are going to see fireworks. Bitcoin has never consolidated for so long throughout a range, okay? When you consolidate in a ranging structure, right, for so long, the breakout is epic, either down or up. We have never seen such a consolidation in the history of Bitcoin, so long as this. When this breaks out, hopefully up, hopefully it's going to be up, guys. It's going to be absolutely insane. The breakout will either, if it's down, then yeah, we can expect 30k. But when it breaks, it's going to break. It's like going to move very aggressively. When the market makers decide the direction, it's going to be an epic move, because we've never seen such a large consolidation for the price of Bitcoin ever like this. So it's going to be it's going to be pretty epic. You know, this is going to happen in the next coming weeks at some point. It's going to happen soon. We will get that big large move. And I'm speculating that the large move will be up, even though if it moves down first. I'm leaning on the side that yes, we could come down to 49k, but I'm leaning on the side that the big move will be up instead of down. Yeah, we could come down and hit the lows one more time, but the large move that should happen in the next coming weeks, I'm speculating that it's going to be to the upside. So gonna be epic, la puta madre. Seb. This looks like a WXY to the upside. Loads of 3-wave structures. WXY to the upside. Depending what time frame is this? What time frame are you looking at, 𝗕𝗏𝗏, for the WXY? Maybe it's more internally. Maybe it is more internally, the WXY. Could you say? Yeah, but the situation here with WXY, where we should have formed a lower high here, or it could be in a flat structure. Yeah, this is very 3-wavy. I'm not sure what time frame you're looking at here, 𝗕𝗏𝗏. But you have 3 waves here. You have 3 waves here. Right, this is also very 3-wavy, because you got the movement down and you got this consolidation, which for me, this was a WXY right there. So this is the end of the corrective move. So it is a 1 wave here, 2nd wave here. So there is a 3-wave move here. And now, could this be a 3-wave forming here? And we're just forming a much larger triangle structure. Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility, right? That we're just going to be 3, 3, 3, 3. And we're just forming a massive ABCDE, right? In a much larger range, right? Very, very, very complex. We ain't going to go through that. We ain't going to go through that. The entire structure from the low. The entire structure from the low. Yeah, we're going to have to do that, some analysis back to back in the Legends trading community. Larger moves are always up. Yeah, if we take a look at the history of Bitcoin throughout the last few years, the largest moves eventually are to the upside because we've only been in an epic 10-year bull market. So the largest moves are definitely to the upside throughout the last 10 years. 530 watching. Who forgot to smash up the like button? I do not know. Smash up the like button, guys. Remember that the beginning of October, it is happening, legends. We have the World Series of Trading again. We did pretty good last year. We were most of the competition in the top 10. We did drop down to the top 20. There was hundreds of teams, guys. Let's do our best to get a piece of the cake. This year, there's going to be $10 million of prize pool. This is going to be announced in the next coming weeks, guys. If you're not signed up for 𝗬𝗏𝗽 already, make sure to sign up. I am creating a team with 𝗬𝗏𝗽. We're probably creating a group as well, a private group for the people that have joined the team to provide those setups and scenarios that we're also looking. It's going to be epic, guys. Remember that you do get that airdrop also for free. $500 position, signing up on Bybit. You can trade BTC, Ethereum. Signing up with a link, free airdrop of $500. Bring it on, baby. It's free. Trade for free with this $500 right away, and then you're ready to join my team and 𝗬𝗏𝗽's in the next coming weeks. That is going to start, the registration starts, the first week of October, if I'm not mistaken, and it's going to be epic, guys. We love World Series of Trading. We did relatively good. If the stock dumps, so will Bitcoin. I also believe so. Stocks, if stocks dump, and stocks are not dumping right now, what the heck's going on? Oh yeah, it is dumping. Sorry, my bad. Got a big gap here. Why isn't this loading? Ooh, stocks are taking a bit of a hit, huh? Bitcoin should drop. But yeah, usually, if we do see this major drop on the stock market, Bitcoin should follow, huh? ICP bullish. ICP, very good project, without a doubt. I don't have any in my portfolio, but I have some different friends that are into crypto that are extreme ICP bulls. It's a very good project. I know 𝗬𝗏𝗽 likes ICP. I think 𝗬𝗏𝗽 has some ICP in his portfolio. Woo, this looks good. I like this small little consolidation. It's a good little triangle after a pullback. I don't see this as a bearish pennant, to be honest. Oh, it's all depending on Bitcoin and tomorrow and the next couple of weeks, guys. I think it's already good for accumulation levels, huh? Classic first pump from the bull market, big pullback to the 61878 fib zone. Pullback ain't going to go much lower. Pullback ain't going to go much lower from this area. In the case of ICP, it's already good accumulation zone. So yeah. Make stock market great again, 𝗬𝗏𝗽. Absolutely. Guys, if you do not, hi legends, smash up the like button. Legends, if you do not follow 𝗬𝗏𝗽 already, make sure to go and check him out. 𝗬𝗏𝗽 is in the comment section. He's a moderator. He provides insane technical analysis every single day. Go and check him out, legends. He's absolutely epic. I want to get your YouTube. But yeah, basically, he's in the comment section here, guys. I'm just about to get his YouTube and pin it right away because you deserve it. You deserve it, 𝗬𝗏𝗽. Go and check him out, guys. I'm going to pin him right away in the comment section. Go and check out 𝗬𝗏𝗽. He provides great analysis, even better than me. So go and check him out right away, guys. Here you go, 𝗬𝗏𝗽 Trading. Go and check him out. You get some great education. He answers most of the questions from the community. He's an absolute star. He's in the comment section, guys. In the pinned comment. 𝗬𝗏𝗽 Trading, if you don't follow him already. Great analysis. Great education. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel too. Counter Trade Seb. Don't lie, 𝗬𝗏𝗽. But if you do have the channel, I will shout you out. All right, legends. Over 300 likes, absolutely epic, guys. I know we could do better than that. Not much has to be said. I don't want to get into the shorts. I want a range. I'm a range trader. We look at different scenarios, such as this one, as this one, as this one. We look at intraday setups right now. I realize that we're hitting a crucial higher time frame resistance. And I think it's an acceptable swing short trade. It's value area high of this area. I'm just aware of the pop, you know, I'm just aware of the pop. We got big news tomorrow, guys. We'll be going live tomorrow on the news. Let's wait for that range. We'll have a clear range tomorrow and I'll get ready for that video update just for you, providing the levels and the setups, guys. So make sure to stay tuned. And if you want more updates, just like the one today in the Legends trading community saying, guys, I'm not shorting. I'm not entering the short. I am scared about these bullish CVD diversions. I don't like it. Luckily, you know, this was a good decision not entering into that short at the 59,000, right? $59,400 range, right? Sorry, $59,100 range. It was a good decision to not enter the short based on the bearish CVD divergence. So this is something very important, because if you only stuck with the YouTube update, then you'll be like, oh my goodness, you know, this is an epic short, right? But if you're in the Legends trading community, obviously I provide the education, a little bit of the guidance to say, yes, I'm not entering here, I'm entering. You know, I like this level for a long, for a short, small position, big position. I give a little bit of, you know, what I am doing in the trading community. If you want to join, you have the first link down below. That is where me and 𝗕𝗏𝘆𝗽𝗫 are consistently putting video updates. Okay, it's basically our life, right? Trading and educating the community. Legends, thank you very much for joining, and I will see you. I have to do a live stream, even though I know all of the big crypto YouTubers will be doing a live stream without a doubt. It's just going to be fun to take a look at the volatility. I'm sure even my grandmother is going to be doing a live stream when we have this interest rate decision. Why the heck would I want to go live if even my grandmother is going to be doing live, right? I should be smashing the like button for my grandmother. She'll be doing the interest rate decision. Everybody, fucking crypto YouTuber is going to be doing a live. But I think, why not? A lot of people will be interacting with other crypto tubers, so I'll be doing a live tomorrow as well, like everybody else. Follow the sheep. Legends, thank you very much. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.